I know we look to change different things in our lives as we seek the happiness that we're made for, that we sense somewhere deep inside that we're made for. And we change our majors, and we change cars, we change boyfriends or girlfriends, we change our noses, we change all sorts of stuff. That could be cool, whatever. Jesus is calling us to change everything, to change the way we see and approach life itself, to change ourselves. Not to make us someone else, but to make us fully human, fully alive. He said, I came so that they might have life and have it to the full. He didn't say I came to make them boring. Life to the full. And there's only one who could bring about that level of change in you. And it's Jesus Christ. Maybe the most famous story in the Bible, the parable of change, begins with the words, a man had two sons. You know the story I'm about to tell, right? If you've ever read your Bible. Okay, that's like saying Mary had a little lamb, if you're a devout Christian, and you're like, okay, I know everything you're about to say right now. It's the story of the prodigal son. The awkward story of the kid who went up to his dad and said, Dad, you're going to die someday, right? Yes, son. Cool, can I have your stuff now? Okay, I've had this conversation with my kids. Dad, I like your watch. Thanks, son. Can I have it when you're dead? No. Sorry. So he takes his father's inheritance and he goes and squanders it on loose living. The modern equivalent for that would be called college for some people. But no one in this room, right? Thank you. He ruins his life. He's starving to death. He feels his stomach growl as he's feeding pigs, and he looks at the pig's slop. And he says, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my father and say, Father, I've sinned against heaven, against you. I no longer deserve to be called your son. Treat me as you treat one of your hired workers. So he got up, and he went back to his father. Now, everyone Jesus was talking to knew what he was going to say when he started with, a man had two sons. See, I've heard that this was a story that actually was popular at the time because there were certain stories that were told by rabbis that it was popular to retell. It's a teaching tool to retell popular stories. So they all knew the story up to that point. See, the story they were all used to, the son got up to the father and said, Father, I've sinned against heaven, against you. I don't deserve to be called your son. And the father reached back, got a bunch of pig slop that was behind him, dumped it at the kid's feet and said, that's what you are to me. See, they all were used to the story of the son who got exactly what he deserved. Jesus changed everything. He changed the story. He shocked everyone who was listening. So when he was a long way off, his father caught sight of him, ran to him, embraced him, kissed him. And his son started to speak his little speech. Father, I've sinned against heaven, against you. I don't deserve to be called your son. The father just cut him off. So quick, take the finest robe, put it on him, put a ring on his finger, sandals on his feet. Take the fatted calf and slaughter it. Let's celebrate with a feast. This son of mine was dead, and he's come to life again. He was lost, and he's been found. And then a celebration began. He was dead, and he's come to life again. That's the kind of change Jesus brings about in us. One of the most beautiful sayings that Jesus didn't just come to make bad people good. He came to make dead people alive.